Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel for another banger. Now, as you can see by the title today, I'm going to be talking about Nokia, and a video will pop up somewhere on the screen below or above if you do want to have the first basics and analysis of Nokia just as a stock in general and whether I think they will make a comeback. Nokia has been around since the 1800s. It's a very old company. It's literally older than everybody I know, like literally older than everybody who is alive. Okay, but wait a minute, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you are notified every single time I post a video, which is every single day. Bam! Now let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, so Nokia actually has definitely a lot of contracts. I did talk about this and kind of like gloss over it in a previous video, but I'm going to be talking about some of their contracts and why I think this is good for us as retail investors. So they definitely do have 138 commercial 5G deals. That's huge. I think that's a lot, and that's a lot of money for them. And I think if they are successful, that definitely affects the stock, which we are more concerned about. We are not concerned about the inner workings of, the business. Of course we are, slightly, but definitely we will be focusing more on the things about Nokia that affects us as stockholders. If you don't already own this stock and you're looking into making that decision, click above. You will find a video somewhere here of me talking about Nokia. So they do also have 44 live 5G operator networks and 187 commercial 5G agreements. I think this is huge. Okay, this is a lot. This is over 300 contracts alone, which is massive. Like, that's a lot. They do have contracts in 4 continents, so the Americas, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Not only that, a lot of companies are getting on board with Nokia to do help them install their 5G networks. So here, if we do look at Bell, we can see that they definitely contracted Nokia to help them deliver 5G across Canada. So that would mean like supplying equipment to them and deliver 5G service to like urban centers or areas across Canada. And I think this is huge, especially considering a lot of newer phones are going to include 5G technology on them. So for any kind of companies or telecommunications services like, let's say, Bell, Sprint, T-Mobile. By the way, T-Mobile and Sprint are kind of the same thing now, as they did a merger. So they were contracted by T-Mobile as well, Center Aruba, which is in Aruba in Uruguay, AT&T. So they do have literally the biggest contracts, in my opinion, which definitely will be reflected in the stock. And I definitely think and see this as a catalyst for this stock moving forward. They also, by the way, have huge a contract with the U.S. Department of Defense. Now, if you don't understand why that's a big deal for you as a retail investor, obviously, I'm assuming you do have the stock. It's a big deal because the Department of Defense is a big client to have, because if they are successful at helping them with their 5G testing and experimentation, it will definitely strengthen the nation's war fighting capabilities, as well as make the U.S. more economically competitive, especially in the area of 5G. So definitely is helping them be more innovative and see that whatever stuff they're doing is kind of closely aligned or can work on the 5G network. So stuff like augmented realities and virtual realities for like missions, considering that's what they do, like missions, training, operational use, is really good. Another thing to consider is if they are successful with this, I do think that the other departments in the government can definitely take on Nokia as a company that can definitely help them implement these systems. Now, for moving on to Asia. So Nokia was selected by Toyota to help them with production engineering for 5G private wireless networks. I think this is also a big catalyst for this stock moving forward. And as I mentioned in a previous video, NASA also has contracted Nokia to help implement 4G, I think, on the moon in 2022. So moving forward in the next couple of years, I definitely see this stock being a lot more successful than it is. And I definitely do see it, Nokia coming back to its kind of all-time highs. If you are willing to hold this stock through, the normal shit that stocks have, I definitely think that this is a huge money-making opportunity for both short-term and long-term investors. Now, that's it for this video. I hope to see you again next time if you do decide to come back and visit my channel. Okay? Until next time, bye!